News Channel 5 weather.
Well, we finally avoided the rain here in Grand Junction, and it turned out to be a beautiful Thursday. Just a little bit of cloud cover here and there, but other than that, really a pretty quiet and certainly a warmer day. Grand Junction returned to the 90s yesterday afternoon, and I think we'll do that once again today. For right now, it's 66 at the airport this morning, so an improvement from the past couple of mornings where we've fallen well into the 50s. This is more typical for the middle of July, and the reason we are a bit more mild this morning is the fact that winds are a bit stronger, currently out of the east-southeast at 12 miles per hour. Down to 62 in Montrose with a bit lighter winds out of the southeast at 8 miles per hour. It does get quite a bit cooler, though, in Glenwood Springs. We're at 48 degrees right now with calm winds, and 52 this morning in Aspen. So all in all, a pleasant start. Not really that much cloud cover out there other than a little bit further north, and that's where we find a couple of showers this morning. These showers are on the tail end of a trough of low pressure over the northern Rockies this morning. That system really isn't going to impact us much at all, though. That's going to stay well to our north and keep the rainfall with it. Meanwhile, the monsoonal moisture is staying to our south in New Mexico and Arizona. So Colorado and Utah are kind of caught in between those two batches of moisture, and we're getting a little bit of dry air mixing in from the west. So we saw that a little bit yesterday. Even drier air is expected to make its way into the western slope today. So that will limit the amount of showers and storms we see today, not only in the valleys, but our high country for the most part should stay dry today as well. The only real exception to that will be down south in the San Juans, but those will pretty quickly push toward the east past the Continental Divide. So really all in all, the majority of the western slope will remain dry today. And with that dry air combining with the gusty winds we're expecting this afternoon, there is a bit of a fire danger. Now, it's not as high as it would be if we weren't seeing so much moisture this month, but still in northwest Colorado, it hasn't been extremely rainy, so we do have a red flag warning that will go into effect starting at noon for most of Rio Blanco and Moffat counties, where 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts will combine with low humidity to make for some fairly dangerous fire weather conditions. Now, for the rest of us in the valleys, at least, we will see our fair share of gusty winds, but that humidity won't be terribly low, and certainly the moisture we've received recently will limit the fire danger out there. But keep in mind, it will be gusty. For example, in Delta, Olathe, and Montrose, still it's going to be pretty warm with highs in the low to mid 90s. So all in all, pretty comfortable and pretty typical summer day for you folks, and not too bad in the Roaring Fork Valley either. No threat of rain today, and highs will return to the 90s in Glenwood Springs, Newcastle, and Carbondale. 87 today in Basalt, and 80 for your afternoon high in Aspen. And I think Grand Junction returns to the 90s as well today. Mostly sunny skies. Wind gusts could approach probably upwards of 25 miles per hour this afternoon or early this evening. But all in all, it's going to be a pretty nice day to be outside. 63 overnight tonight. Great night for camping. Really no threat for rain or any much cloud cover at all tonight. But chances for rain do return on Saturday, and especially I would say on Sunday and Monday. Those are the 2 days to watch in particular. As you can see, our temperatures will fall back down to the low 80s on both of those days, and we're going to see some pretty widespread showers, and that monsoonal moisture is really going to return at that point. We will bounce back to the 90s though by the middle of next week with a little bit more sunshine expected at that point.